everyone, Tom Veliotis here, and yes, welcome back to another video. Many of you watching know that I've been gone for quite some time now. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not going to go into extreme detail on why I left, but I will say that I never intended to be gone this long. I took a break, and then one thing led to another, and time really flies by. But you're not here for a sob story, no, you're here to watch me talk about movies. Carrie! Some may call it an adaptation of the original 1974 novel, but come on, it's a remake of this film. Carrie is about a teenage girl named, well, Carrie, who is an outcast in school, constantly being picked on and being left out of any social interactions between her peers. It doesn't help that she has to come home every day to her insanely religious mother, who honestly makes the people from the Westboro Baptist Church look nice. Her mother is played by Julianne Moore, who tries to keep her free of sin, so to speak. After an incredibly embarrassing event that leaves Carrie emotionally scarred, one of the students who bullied on her feels the need to make it up to her and tells her boyfriend to take her to prom. Everything from here on out seems fine until the eventful finale that everybody already knows about. Oh yeah, and Carrie has telekinetic powers. I guess that's important. But really, why am I explaining the plot to you when this movie is pretty much the exact same as the Brian De Palma version? The unfortunate thing about Carrie is that it sticks so close to the original film, and because of that, it feels kind of pointless. Now, whenever I see a remake, I try not to compare it to the original because it is a standalone film and should be viewed as one. With that said, this basically is a shot-for-shot remake, kind of like this film. Chloe Grace Moretz, who plays Carrie, does do a good job here. However, it is really hard to get into the character when so many of the moments are taken from the original film. At times, her awkwardness and struggle for companionship does work, but whenever the movie references or straight up copies the original film, it just doesn't feel right. And that goes for the rest of the characters as well. Whether it's Carrie's mother, played by Julianne Moore, or one of the many bullies, a lot of the motives don't seem to belong in a present-day setting, even if Facebook and YouTube do make quick appearances. I'm honestly finding it kind of hard to talk about this movie because of how similar it is to the original. And I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but it's true. Well, what about the iconic ending where Carrie is covered in pig's blood then goes on a massive rampage with her telekinetic powers? It's there. By all means, it was entertaining, but there was a lot of noticeable CGI. I will admit, at times the special effects do look really good, but then at other times, not so much. And the build-up to the final act is rather weak, not taking its time in building up suspense like it should. In fact, this movie isn't really scary or creepy. Many of the moments that try to be effective in scaring you don't really work, and I feel that's due to the fast editing that takes away any amount of suspense or tension. So, is there anything good about Carrie? Well, for everything I said, it's not really terrible by any means. I mean, the acting is good all around. Chloe Grace Moretz and Julianne Moore are good here, and they do manage to be entertaining. And that can even go for the rest of the bullies, even though at times I feel like all they needed was a top hat and a mustache to twirl to complete the image. And hey, Judy Greer's in this, and that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's Carrie. I guess everything it attempts to accomplish it does well, but that simply means recreating every scene from the original. And because of that, it feels not only repetitive, but pointless. It's not a bad movie, just kind of mediocre. 2.5 out of 5 stars for Carrie. Well everyone, that about sums up this video, but before I go, I just want to say that it feels really good to be back. I can't promise that I'll have a video out every week, but I'll certainly try my best. And as usual, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.